what we're going to be doing in this build is creating this insane edit station right here. So the reason why is because we got all these cameras. We got one right here, and we have another one that's actually recording right now, same type of camera. And then we got some GoPros, we got some camera lenses, all kinds of stuff like that. And so the first thing that we're going to be doing for this build is creating this massive cabinet right here. It's going to have all kinds of fancy features. Alright guys, so we are back now from where the edit station was. So what we gotta do is we gotta start planning things out. So this man over here is working on it right now.
Man, so I'm gathering some numbers right now so I can get some lumber and I can start doing the typical mill drill. And pretty much, I'm pretty set. So
get this thing going. As you guys can see right here behind me, we got all this lumber. We're not gonna be using all of it, but we're using some of it, which means we got a typical mill drill just like was stated before. So we're gonna do that in probably about 3, 2, 1. Alrighty guys, so typical mill drill has been completed here for these boards. Looking pretty nice right there. You guys can see that grain just popping.
Man, everything is popping, so what we're gonna have to do is actually grab Ricky and we're gonna have to grab Bobby. And Ricky is our glue bottle and Bobby is our bar clamps. And pretty much what we're gonna do is use both of those to glue these panels up. So let's get at it and get it done.
We gotta take these clamps out, guys. We gotta do that right about... Whoa, there they are, guys. Looking pretty good right there. So we gotta take these over to the sander, along with those over there. Okay everybody, so we finished up on the table saw and the sander, so the walnut pieces are all ready to go. So what we got here is a dovetail jig, getting it all set up right there. You got your measuring tool out, right?
Man, this is a digital caliper.
It's pretty nice.
Because what I did is I actually did a little mock-up piece right here out of plywood.
So you guys can see right there.
And you can see it's like about a 1/16 gap right there. Not a gap, it's just overhang a 1/16. So I want to make sure it's completely flat, so I'm just making sure that my measurements are perfect before I cut it.
Dovetails turned out really nice. I mean, that jig is awesome, dude.
Dude, man, I'm telling you, I mean, if you want to make some awesome dovetails, definitely pick up one of those jigs because it makes it go by so fast and they're so precise, man. I'm telling you.
You just take that bit and just ride it right along that rail system. It turns out really clean.
So the next step is on this project is actually taking that router out of its little base and putting it back in the router table and changing out the bit to a different type of bit, which is a dovetail bit. Well, it's a different type of dovetail bit, different size, and we're going to be putting rails inside of this cabinet so that we can put dividers inside. So, here we go.
finished up all the sanding. It was very tedious. It took a lot longer than we thought it would, but that's okay because now it's perfect.
It's perfect, so what we're gonna do now is actually start gluing this entire box together, and we don't really need clamps because they're dovetails, and pretty much when you whack them down, it tightens itself. So, yeah, let's just get a hammer and some glue and just start wailing at it. This entire piece right now, it's turned out absolutely perfect, but there are some issues going on with the dovetail on this side. There are some faint cracks right there.
As you guys can see right here, if I zoom in, you'll notice there they are. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and mix up some wood fill, right?
Yeah, we're going to make up our own wood fill because, man, the stuff from the store is really expensive.
Yeah, it is.
And there's no point of actually buying that because it doesn't really color match your project anyways. If you buy dark walnut filler, it turns out really dark, and this isn't really dark walnut. This is like a lighter dark walnut. And what we're going to do is actually use the same type of wood to scrap pieces, sand it up, get some sawdust and some wood glue, make it up, and stick it on.
So we let the wood fill sit overnight and it looks pretty good right now. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and just give it that little sanding to make sure that there aren't any leftover little cracks, and then pretty much
that's pretty much wrapping it up. So I'm gonna start sanding.
Little 120 grit sanded. You guys can see right there, this thing turned out really nice, filled in all those little cracks, so it's all good to go now. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and just stand this thing up, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of what the idea is gonna be moving forward. Whoa guys, so as you can see right here, what we have is the gimbal is set inside the cabinet here, and then there's gonna be a shelf right there for the camera, and then another camera which I'm using right now is gonna go up there. So the next video what we're doing is creating those shelves. Gonna be pretty insane, right?
Yeah, man. So we gotta do some dovetail dividers in this thing.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and end this video off. So thanks guys for watching. Be sure to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, yeah, drop a like down this video if you enjoyed it. Any questions or concerns. But just like that, guys, we gotta get the next part of the build, so let's roll that outro.